Bill and Liz, 9 miles. That's how long the stretch of rail runs between New York Penn Station and the Penn Station in Newark. The most traveled set of rails in the entire country, and it's home to the most transit delays. We found the 2 biggest causes for them and why it could take a while to see the problem get better. Every weekday for 3 decades.
This chip right here, it means exactly where the door is going to open.
Doug Matthews has taken the train from New Jersey.
It's a necessary evil.
Into the city for work.
New Jersey Transit really needs to fix things.
Hoboken, everything goes to Hoboken.
He's one of hundreds of thousands of commuters coming in by rail every day.
New Jersey Transit has always been consistently good and consistently bad.
Would you agree with him?
I think that's fair from the rider perspective.
Zoe Baldwin knows about all things transit. She works for a nonprofit that promotes the efficient use of it in the tri-state.
Up to this point, we have largely been putting Band-Aids on a gaping wound.
When improvements are made, like NJ Transit spending more than $2 billion to buy hundreds of new rail cars, the new equipment connects with a foundation that's 100 years old.
This is very old infrastructure, and when you put a Band-Aid on something, it doesn't mean it's fixed.
Cancellations have slowly increased. Since 2021, a 38% increase. A majority of those due to mechanical failures. That includes when the train can't connect with the overhead wiring, called a catenary, to get power. It has caused big delays. The second biggest cancellation category is unpreventable, which means pretty much the weather.
Well, I guess the question is it the weather or is it our aging infrastructure? In extreme heat, the wires sag. In extreme cold, they get extra taut and a little bit more brittle.
She says it's the #1 thing to replace to cause improvements. It's happening on the new Portal Bridge project, but that's less than 3 miles of tracks.
It's a lot of track to replace, and it's not cheap, for sure.
Part of the problem, it's not just one agency in charge of these tracks. NJ Transit, Amtrak, and freight trains all use them, and they're all involved in the decision-making process.
When you have shared track, it's always going to take longer and be less straightforward.
Amtrak estimates it will cost $120 billion to fix the entire Northeast corridor. The New Jersey governor unveiled her new transit budget this week.
This budget ensures there are no cuts to service, and it will help to fully modernize one of the oldest rail fleets in the nation.
Are you hopeful?
I am.
NJ Transit says it's now on pace to have a fully modernized fleet by 2031 for the first time in history. And Amtrak says it has numerous ongoing catenary and signal maintenance and improvement projects. But there are other issues that need long-term investment, from crumbling stations to replacing bridges that cross waterways.
When we have the delays, they're bad.
Until then, passengers will get ready to wait or run.
You have to constantly be on your guard and constantly be ready to run.
And running is not fun. Plus, there's a $16 billion Gateway Tunnel project that recently restarted, which Governor Sherrill said is the biggest, most urgent transit project right now in America, Bill.